Hey guys, welcome back. So, I forget what number we're at. I probably should have checked that. Just a super quick update. Nothing huge has happened to the layout. But what I've been doing, when we left off last video, I think I was gluing that. Actually, I can take that off now, but I can't get it. I was gluing this one down. Yeah. I was just about to glue this down, and I had taken kind of the ties out, and I had already glued this one down. Well, what I actually did is I went back and I kind of marked it in case I want to tear it up, but I went ahead and I've actually added a couple more ramps, so you can see before this just went down I've added some road bed. And the glue's still not completely dry, but added some road bed, and there's a ramp. So I actually went ahead and I cut the ramp much smaller so it lines up with the road bed. And if we can focus in here, so it's the cut wasn't perfect, but you can see that the height is much better. So sorry for the fingers in the shot there. So I said okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and well, actually I did this one first. Now the light's not as good, but you can see the road bed continues on this spur, and there's our ramp. So I'm just going to move this dude out of the way, and now I'm going to try to get out of the light here. But you can see again, I've cut it much shorter, so the ramp itself isn't as lengthy, but the height is much more accurate. It's about 9 to 10 millimeters, and it just lines up with the foam road bed so much easier. I've tested both of them. There's no decouples, no derails. I actually, when I was gluing this down, I damaged this track piece just earlier, so I'm probably gonna have to replace it. What happened? I popped the rail out and bent these. So this one's not so bad, but this actually you can even see is not quite matching up very well, and it's caused me some problems. So I think I'm just gonna replace that straight out and do it that way. We're actually gonna come back over here a little bit. So anyways, I kind of kept picking away, and I've set this up. So here's our ramp going up. Oof, there we go. And so this is not glued, this is just all pinned. I still have to make a little area for here, but you can see the road bed comes up and runs the length of that first yard spur and both my yard leads. Now, sorry for the shakiness, comes over here. Now this is up a little bit, but basically comes down, and push that back in. Now, this was a problem because, as you can see, there's a lip here, so I actually cut and evened this out. So now I just have to put some weight on that, glue it down. But it also ramps down. I still have yet to cut the piece. That was like, I've had to do, this is eventually going to get done, but I have this terrible piece of flex track that I may use, maybe not. But once I do, then I can just simply put a ramp. Oh, whoa, almost. And then basically after these are all glued, because this isn't glued yet, just gotta cut 2 more shims and just install them right here. And that's gonna be interesting. I wanna have it even by the time it hits the switch. Over there's also going to be quite interesting. So we're going to see how I do that, and see if we can work it out. But it's been pretty nice. I've been just I had some cars in the yard, so I used my little S2 there, which runs incredible. It's still DC, but I can still control it with the address 00 on my Digitrax, and it runs flawlessly. Very good, very good at low speed. I mean, obviously the only thing I have is the buzzing, but I was able to, it gets past the pins without issue as well. So that's nice. So I like to run it. I've just kind of relocated these guys, but I was able to, you know, have kind of a mini op session, just me transporting a couple of cars, and I had this going around the loop as I was working. So that's kind of nice. That's pretty much it. So I'm not going to keep rambling on for 10 more minutes or 5 more minutes. I just wanted to give you a quick update on what I was doing. Basically, just to kind of give you an overview again, is I went to Home Depot. Oh, see, I lied. I said I was going to wrap it up, and I already lied. I'm so sorry, guys. Now, this is a little big. I try to see if I can find any smaller ones, but it's just a wood window shim, and I basically measure up with a ruler how tall is 10 millimeters. I mark it, and I cut it. And basically, then I just take it, and I use my foam road bed to, I don't worry about the curves. I just kind of get it past a switch far enough so it causes less issue, and then I just ramp it up. And what I'll do is, like you can see, this one's a little tall as well. I may actually make a little indent in the foam just to help that ever so slightly. But you can see this one turned out pretty decent. I'm pretty happy with this. I did rip off the ties there to kind of help it, but you can see, there we go. You know, I've yet to glue this down, so that'll be all the way down. You can't even see it. Oh, guys, there we go. There we go. So once it's glued down, I'll have this all the way down. But even so, it's not so bad. And again, I've kind of done it in such a way that this is already glued down here, and I can just flick. All right. Flick the rail joiners here and lift this up without moving the track. So I did that way I can still move around the turnouts. Now in this case, I will not be installing a tortoise here. It will be a Lanthro, but my camera is freaking out. There we go. But I just, you know, I want to change the throw bar to over here in case I got to pick anything else up. So I did that as well. And that way what I can do is once that is all in place, I can kind of glue this all down other than where I want to wire it. So I've made little marks where I want to have my feeder wires. So what I'll do is I'll likely do the same thing here, where I can lift up maybe this set of track, or you know, or maybe I'll just go ahead and before I glue everything down, I'll likely wire it. I think I'd rather do it that way, then I just have less problems. I'm not breaking anything trying to squeeze it in, or ripping up track, or bending my rail joiners. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this up right now. It's probably my shortest video of me talking. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, enjoy your bacon.